There we go. There we go. It was looking at the wrong input source. I did remember to press the unmute button. Oh, come on, stop dropping that. Hey, Chronically Educated. Good to hear from you. Oh, goodness. So my parents were up this weekend. Um, and, so this is air mattress that they stayed on in. Um, and my desk is shoved into a corner of the office here. Um, and so that's why things are looking a little bit different. Mada Izuna, have you ever seen the animated movie Food Fight? No, I have not. Yeah, okay, this is the right one. Okay, good. What do we got? We got +7. Need large shards for that. And I'm assuming... Yeah. Loose tropical shirts. Yes. I appreciate you not just saying Hawaiian shirts. I like flowy and patterned for sure. I injured myself. As opposed to tight Arctic sweaters. Yeah, that's not my style. Why do you go down in there? Dark Souls Remastered is so weird. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was shaving my face stoned, and the razor didn't feel right, so I went to test it with my other thumb, and my music pulled my brain right into it, right at the critical moment. So I actually might need to go get another Band-Aid. The way that these are on are not holding it together the way I want to. I kept a lot of skin, but it was like an inch long. For anybody who is morbidly curious, I do have a picture of it. Feel free to message me on Discord about that. Weakness charmer. It's true. Yeah. So yeah, depending on how much, you're gonna fool me into thinking that you know what you're talking about, Evan. Be careful. Ooh. Depending on what this feels like, I may have to stop real quick and just apply another Band-Aid. So that I don't, bleed all over my X-Bone controller. That would be unsavory. I forget... I don't have any humanities. I don't have any souls either, jeez. What exactly we're gonna get for, doing the down here stuff. So let's, I have a Henson razor, and I really like it. It obviously cuts very well. And I use, obviously, different blades, but I shave a lot of my body. And I use the Henson, the safety razor, on everything that I shave, down to the skin at least, and I really like it. Just have to be careful when you're butchering your offhand. So I started a little early today, because I want to finish a little early today. Morgan's in the mood to watch another movie that I really like. But, we gotta do that. We got to be done with that with a movie early enough in the evening that she can still get her full night of sleep. I hate that attack. Ow. Yeah, I hate it so much. That was dumb. It's healing very well. That was Monday night, and it doesn't hurt and it doesn't bleed. Like, I can use my thumb normally with my my band-aids, and it doesn't, like, very little causes it to bleed. But nice. Okay, nice. $86 flasks then, eh? Alright. I can't see your whole messages. It types like Queen from Deltarune. Yeah, that is not at all how I type. A lot of the capitalization in my messages, on my phone at least, are because that's what's automatic. Get out of here, you liar! I hate you! Did I already get this? Okay. Jedi Survivor has poisoned my mind. Yeah, I fought this last time. Okay. You never get here, do you? That's wild. Historically, I would heal, and then, like, I would go to the bonfire and then go, but let's see what I can accomplish with no flasks. Oh, that's not gonna help. There we go, that's good. Because if I die, I'm just gonna come straight in and I'll have full flasks to pick my bloodstain up there. It's not like I haven't died, although longer lives do give you more humanities. So there would have been... I forget that it's advantageous to waste time. Nah. Around they, them. fuck? Die! Alright. Did I lose track of which one got shot by what? Doesn't matter. Now this time I am gonna go back, because... Yeah, 2 flasks is too many. I feel like I had humanities. Did I have a bloodstain out? Doesn't matter. That's what I get for going 2 weeks in between. Yeah, in Prepare to Die edition, they always run down the middle of this road. Wednesday night? So Wednesday night is the next one that I'm promising you. There is a chance I will any night. Someday when I get my ducks in a row, the any night streams are going to be for Patreon supporters only. You will be grandfathered in because you've attended them before that became the case. But that is my plan. I have a buddy in town, and I don't know when we're going to hang out. I cleared Minish Cap, finally, last Wednesday. And so if my buddy and I hang out Wednesday night, we're going to play... Yes, it's exactly because you're old. If it's Wednesday night that we hang out, we're going to play Smash Bros. On Discord with the room open to viewers. Oh, I wanted to... And if not, I'm either gonna start a playthrough of Prey, wherein I seek to... I did have a bloodstain out. Just blunder right in. Sounds like it. I was wondering where the M key came from. So, Lumi, it's very hard for me to play video games when you're standing in between me and the screen. You gonna... I can't believe I lost that bloodstain. I'm a doofus. Should have known better. I've been listening to the Undertale soundtrack. If you want to spend some on some whistling. But I was also thinking that I might do a Twilight Princess randomizer on Wednesday nights. Just because I am craving it, and I enjoy it so much. There's Ring of Steel. Oh, protection. Excuse me. I'm using the Hollow Soldier Shield, yeah. Is there a shield that I could be using that I don't normally because it's less efficient? I don't don't think so. Crest shield, less stable. And then there's the other part that's like... I'm gonna go into, this is a different song, I'm getting it mixed up, but that beginning part jumped right into my head. You always pick tough ones, and I respect that, but there's only so much I can do. Grass Crest is tempting, but I really, really like my 100% physical DR. I gotta say. And so we're gonna stick with Hollow Soldier for now. I didn't know if, like, there was... If I had Tower Kite or something that maybe is heavier. I know you could. The ones that are gonna be good for whistling are gonna be the ones with strong main melodies. And, oh, you can fuck right off. Muse_TV. That sounds like some Metaton shenanigans. There we go. Too plump. To the waterfall theme. That's the other thing about the Undertale soundtrack, is that almost all of the melodies are reused. And so that's why my brain will get itself into other places, or into other songs. I love that song, though. Core is a great track. Hey, you can parry that one. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, the chain backstab. Oh, I love it. Yeah, get up. That's what I thought. Now, in my youth, I would just run all the way up and usually take a boulder of damage. I now see that that's probably... probably not the safest way to do this. It's probably better to go this way. Black Sorcerer set and hush. Just like the Goat Wario Land 3! In this game, it feels like taking unnecessary damage is sometimes the only way. But no, yeah, turns out falling down and going around like that lets you live longer, which, you know, is nice. I'm gonna have to listen to Core now so that I could... Next time I can whistle the other part, too. Yeah, that turns it. Oh, but I sent it this way. Yeah. On Borpus. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I don't feel safe. So where does this put us? 440. Okay. 2 flasks. So how are you guys? I missed you last week. Last week you were fighting flu. That sucks. Damn it, why? ¿Por qué no? I bet. I hope all 3 of you are okay. It'll still grab you. Lightest from the baby is exactly what I was hoping to hear you say. Not that you and Corvus being down for a week is good news, but let's catch it from the most vulnerable one instead of giving it to the most vulnerable one, shall we? I actually wouldn't hate getting blatted in the face with a boulder right now. I'm not gonna, though. How do you think they died? Yeah, see, it's right where I left it. So we'll stay here. And I think it's 4 we want to go down there. All of my health, baloney, it's 2, all behind me at this point. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I should. My CPAP supplies came in last week on Tuesday, I think. No, 2 weeks ago now. And, so I've had that time to recover, clear the infections from the dirty CPAP, which is great. And, healthy butt. My favorite ring in the game. I love item discovery is my favorite. Where does this take me? A feel like it's not gonna be somewhere new. Um... And, yeah. Monday night, when I hurt myself, that was my, my self-esteem shower. Shaving my face, you know, shaving my legs for the first time in months, because I'm finally feeling well enough to do it again. All that good stuff. And my hair was wet when I hurt myself, and so my bangs didn't dry sitting right.
I am no.
It's long. So that was fun, but I'm still, my facial hair grows very slowly. So I still feel, still feeling good about myself. I love Big Hat Logan. I really do. I'm never as smart as he wants me to be. But, you know. What can you do? No, the character that I was talking to in the cage, that's Big Hat Logan. That's awesome. That sounds like fun. Did you and not did you use mods to get the armor so that you had it through the whole game? Did you get mods not derogatory? Oh, fun. Yes, no comma in I love Big Hat Logan. Cool. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a YouTube series I would watch, you know? That sounds like what I want to do in Elden Ring, actually. Break skateboard. Two large titanite. That's good. Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Waterfall, he said, is the other melody that song turns into. The cat without a hat. That evokes men without hats. One more? Nope. Okay. Just got to the capital. Burn the motherfucker down. Although Black Flame, I'm not actually... I haven't learned the lore of the Black Flame. I know that I've defeated the Godskin motherfucker at the bottom of Divine Tower of Caelid. But... Woo! Felt the wind on that one. Actually, it probably made the hair on my arm stand up. I haven't beaten the... Oh, maybe I have beaten the big fat, the Godskin Noble, in, Volcano Manor. I think I have beaten that guy. That's a hell of a fight. So we're up here, and it went well. All things considered. I'm gonna give myself some humanities. Double it and give it to the next person. 30 more levels than I'm used to. Alright, I forgot to... Here, I'll kill this guy first. I forgot to... I usually have chatty going as well, which is good because the little tiny chat window that OBS gives me, it just isn't... It doesn't really cut the mustard here. So I'm gonna pull that up. Usually I have it on my TV, but it's not really gonna do me much good up there. Oh. Come on, it's huge. Alright, and we're not gonna accidentally pull ourselves off of the, there we go. The gameplay of this game, because you gotta judge it by, this is the 2018 is the remaster date, so you gotta judge it by 2013, 2014. When did Dark Souls come out? There we go. 2011, yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying is this gameplay is true to the original. No, I agree with you. I fully agree. This kinda 2011 and then 7 years later, because 2011 was Xbox 360. Oh, nice. There's the Flamestone plate ring. My sister has that? Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, 2011, I feel like that would have been early Xbox 360. And this remake would have been Xbox One. And so that, I know that's only one generation, yes, but was that 2 more large shards? Hot damn. But Dark Souls was not a well-optimized game. It had some moments where it was rough to play, and the art has always been really good, but I probably wanted endurance, not strength. That's okay. But this, a resolution update, and a re-optimization, this did need those things. Last of Us Part 2 getting a remake 4 years after the original release is silly. That looked like it hurt. straight into that? Dummy. To sell it more. Excuse me. To sell it more. There's a generation, a console generation gap in there, right? That was PS4 to PS5. I haven't played either of the Last of Us games. Black Iron Tarkus. Good man. Quality armor set, I'll tell you that. Yeah, see? Saint Ahead was a great message for that. Don't poke me. That's nice of you, Ghostfire. Yeah, he doesn't need help. Thank you, Evan. I wonder what I've done to deserve the attention of the bots once again. Hey, Echo. Come on down. I don't want you standing in front of my screen. Every trailer for Tloup 2 actually had edited gameplay to make it seem like a character was going to play a major role. That's so dumb! I definitely received a sub recently. Thanks again for that. 4,000 for the large shards? Game balance, I tell you. Balder Shield, Tower Shield. The Katarina set, Steel set, Balder set. And those stone plate rings. Interesting.
Nothing at all? Fine then. Rush in like a naked.
I appreciate that. I don't think the bots use those, take those into account. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm dizzy. Woo! Bring it on! Hiya! Boom! To make people buy stuff. Merchandising, merchandising. Spaceballs the movie. Spaceballs the action figure. Spaceballs the blanket. Spaceballs the toilet paper. Why are we spoiling major plot points in trailers? I don't have an answer for that. Because people who demand... people who are not artistically driven are demand that it get put in. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much on this. A Steam achievement showed up partway through the trailer. Wow. Oops. How do you fuck up that bad? I could totally... It totally makes sense to me that they would do that. I'm not saying I'm glad they did or that I think they should have, but that decision makes sense to me. To put PC gameplay in the Switch trailer. It's cheaper to edit shit to make your game seem better than to make a better game. Wow, I'm dead. So that was cool. I should go down and get the rest of the stuff down there now that I have the cage key. Yeah, see? Okay. At least I should survive it. Why not just invest in backwards compatibility and keep selling all those games? Why put in the work to remaster it at all? Because you can charge more for a PS5 game than you can for a PS4 game. Nice. I have a lot of large shards now. Ocho. I should maybe think about plus 10ing this. The fact that I own Shadow of the Colossus literally 3 times is nuts. It's so stupid. Stupid pokey stick. Die. That was supposed to be a jump attack. So was that. There we go. There we go. Get fucked, Rickard. Rickard. Nintendo's the only exception. Yeah. I agree. I mean, so... And when they did it, they bundled Pikmin 1 and 2 together. You know, they, Thousand Year Door is a disc game that got ported to a cartridge system. And the Switch cartridges do not feel like deliberate obsolescence to me. You know, the Switch cartridges actually, I feel like they make sense for the system. You can't... Did the PSP eat discs if, like, you dropped it while it was running a game? Because you can't really have spinning while you have... You know what I'm trying to say. I have 14,000 souls. I should probably have leveled up. Oh, I don't need endurance. I have Hovel's Ring. I did something similar with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, I'm gonna die. And I still feel foolish about having bought Battlefront 2 for PSP on the PS3 store. But whatever. I love this game. Oh, level up. The PS2. That was definitely a selling point for me at, 7, but still. I imagine that it helped my parents justify getting it. Okay, now I'm gonna go down and take out the cosplaying like 4 different outfits. I'm proud of my Fangboar helm. I don't think I have anything better than it anyway. Since I can wear whatever I want, because I have Hovel's ring, yeah. I love getting rare drops like that. The biggest highlight of the DS is the built-in camera. I heard that the Xbox Series consoles, which I hate that name, are very easy to legitimately homebrew or jailbreak, however you want to say it. And so, very easy to legitimately jailbreak, that is. And so, it is a very, very easy process to get emulators working on it. And, so anyone with a strong back catalog of classic games might find use for it. And that surprised me. It's the first thing I've ever heard that has made me interested in Xbox X Series, Series XS, SX. Tricky. Probably can't parry these guys. Lost media. Terrified scream. Get down there, idiot. Smush! Honestly, a built-in projector, while it would be miserable to maintain and probably impossible to keep cool, would be a really cool feature because all of a sudden you have a console that you can play anywhere. What a concept! I sent one down there, right? Thanks for getting core stuck in my head, Evan. That's perfect. The backward bracket actually, I think, adds to that quite a bit. I'm a fan. Yeah, okay, good. Wow. I love opening these. Hurrah for pointless. Oh. It's actually good advice.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm sane. And I'd love to, but I must log a few things first. Speak with me then. I'll be...
Poo-ha-ha! That is Big Hat Logan, yes.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll be along later. Whoa, I'll be just fine, young one.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be just fine. From Wallace and Gromit. Medium-sized hat, Malcolm. Now, I feel like what I'm about to do here is a bad idea. Okay, alright. At least I warned you, right? Ads in 25 seconds. I'm not going to... I'm gonna go get my bloodstain and then change into shorts. I will not be advancing until after the ad break. See you on the other side. This timing never works as nicely as I want it to. Hurry on, Gromit. My gigantic hat is making me hungry. Pretty soon the cheese will become lost media. I forget how to get that. That's part of what we're doing here, is I want my sister to be able to get all of the stuff in her file. But I have to remember how to do it myself. Whew. Dani Rojas. Dani Rojas. Dani Rojas. Okay. Sign. That's not Orpin. No, why did you aggro this time? Yeesh. Nice. While I'm down here, I should... Whoa! That was a little close. This is another one that I should look up a speedrun route for. I can do the one. So I can do at least one of the skips. My thumb's doing okay, so that's good. Ah! I didn't like that. Yeah, a little close for comfort there, but we'll. Well, it says that the ad break ends in 40 seconds, so I guess you've done your ad time. Congrats. Big Hat? What are you doing, Big Hat? Alright. So, yeah, I will be quick as a fish. Ah! I don't know that one. I'll listen to it while I'm away, and then I'll whistle it when I get back. You're good at this. You're very good at this. Yeah, song that might play when you fight Sans is one that that doesn't come up in other songs very often. That was cold water down my chest. Don't you love it? Isn't that great? So that's why it's not one that I've known. But it was. Something like that. So instead of obscure, go for a song that I probably like know, but would be difficult to whistle. We're gonna try this again. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go reinforce my weapon. Is Spear of Justice I get Spear of Justice and Battle Against a True Hero mixed up. Battle Against a True Hero is the one that starts with... Right? That's Battle Against a True Hero. So then Spear of Justice... Woo, thought I missed that. Ha-ha! Spear of Justice, then... This is like Big Blue and Mute City. I know both of those songs, but as soon as I think of one, I can't come up with the other one. Spear of Justice is the other Undyne song. And then it always goes into Asgore for me.
Well, hello. You need it.
How was that? I came up with it. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so now I have 3 flax and full health, and I will still respawn at the top of the tower. I forgot to bring Chatty back up, so give me one moment. Thanks. And we'll... Ah! I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, our durability on everything should be fine. Oh. That's exactly the kind of song that I was hoping you'd come up with. Yeah, that sure does tickle, doesn't it? And I've got the rusted ring on. Boop, 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 boop. Can I lure it? I don't know that I'm going to be able to lure it all the way around. This is part of the problem here. also listened to Core to hear that main melody that I couldn't remember. Yeesh. Oh, I gotta roll away from it, you stupid! Uh-oh, the other one saw me. Uh-oh! This ain't good. This ain't good! Even if the other one kills me, if I kill this one, I win. Because they don't respawn. You know what? What if I leave? Will you guys reset? Or will you attempt to follow me? I'm not safe here! You think it's your fool? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've already dealt a bunch of damage. So, let's do this. And then viciously. The other one just finally reset. Come on. Oh, yeah. We go in with full everything there. Yeah, okay. Alright. There's a fall control sorcery, no silver cat ring. A shiem. Ha ha ha, come and get me! Nice. Still 9,000 souls in that. Wow, you sure did, didn't you? Hate ya. Hate ya! Oh my gosh, that means my phone is making noise. Thank you for telling me. It's because I had to look up music for Evan. That's funny. I'm glad it was charming. Because that could get real annoying really fast. What a horrible, terrible roll. I deserve to die on that one. Alright, so this time we're gonna take care of the sorcerers. Just for a change of scenery here. And, I don't think I can kill the first Titanite demon quickly enough that it's worth doing this, considering I don't really need the souls. Like Inception, but good. No, one of me is plenty, I assure you. One of me is more than enough. Whoa, I forgot there was going to be a pendulum there. Fun. Dead. Yeah, that was dumb. I should have gone and gotten it first. It's okay. It happens. It's alright. Okay, so... First order of business here is gonna be... I wish it told me how many souls, hard souls, give me. Because I don't want to waste them. But I also don't want to waste time. Oh! Well. Nice lock-on, game. That was good. Really? That'll still probably be one riposte or backstab. There's no reason for me to fall down from there. Why'd I go up? Oops. Okay. Because here's my thing, is I want to pop hard souls to buy the Thunder Stoneplate ring. Okay, Soul of a Hero is 10,000. Okay, here we go. This is perfect. Brave Warriors. Soul of a Brave Warrior is 8. Oh, or is 5. It does its best. Fusabot sure does try. So we'll use my Soul of a Hero. And then we'll use 1 Soul of a Brave Warrior. The 1,000 souls that were in my pocket are gravy. There's no... That's a single pass of the Baldur Knights up here. Tain't nothing!
What is it? Go along, try and make something, but nothing will.
We keep that. We'll switch. When we get down there. A level is 11. I don't need to spend any souls repairing those. Can you tell I haven't spent as much time doing this as I have some of the stuff we've been doing? Okay, not here. What if... None of this is... yeah. 2. Pikmin 2 is my favorite Pikmin game. I wish that Pikmin 3 or 4... I crave a Pikmin game that has the Zen sort of infinite exploration quality of 2, but also the ticking clock of 1 and 3. I thought that 3 really did an excellent job of yeah, this is how you're supposed to get down there. There we go. 3 did an excellent job of balancing urgency with an enjoyable amount of exploration. And then, but it was too short. And I wouldn't say that I felt like, ow! Jeez! What was the thought that I was in the middle of before I got very rudely interrupted? Nice. It felt short and easy, I think is what I was gonna say. Um, and so I crave a Pikmin game that is as explorative as 2 and urgent like 3 and hard like 1. And I am too sloppy for like no Pikmin death run. And so that's, I haven't gotten into that was not my plan, but it was kind of perfect. My favorite Pikmin enemy. Now, I love a lot of Pikmin enemies for their names. The Peckish Aristocrab has a phenomenal name. Swooping Snitchbug is another great one. The Creeping Crawmad, which is the smaller one, right? I think that whatever the smaller one is, I forget how the bigger one works exactly, but this respawns every time. That's weird. What's the small one? Creeping Chrysanthemum is good too. I'm confident it's Crawmad. Burrowing Crawmad? What is am I at full health? Okay, and I have 1 flask. So we will fall off. Hermit Crawmad. Nice, good. And then it's like Emperor Crawmad or something. The Hermit Crawmad I quite like. Because that's it's a well-designed enemy. It's good for the game. All right, I think I'm content with this amount of completion of Sen's Fortress. I think it's time for the Iron Golem. Bug-eyed Crawmad. Emperor Bulblax. I will say, you'll see. I will say the first time that I encountered a Bulbear in Pikmin 1, it ended my interest in continuing to play the game. I just got steamrolled by it. I came back to find it in my base. And it really killed my spirit. The Water Wraith, speaking of getting steamrolled in Pikmin games, did something similar. And that's a really good enemy as well, especially since it goes from completely terrifying to totally goofy. I think I'm probably gonna die a couple of times to the golem, so I might as well. Again, in terms of considering like design, that's a good arc for an enemy to have. Stop it! I just want you to jump, you stupid Dark Souls character. Wow. That was harder than it needed to be. 5,500 souls, so that's fine. Aesthetically, Peckish Aristocrat is up there aesthetically. I love the crystal mechanic. The crystal claw on the Aristocrat is really cool. Now, of course not. Especially when my right... is the final boss in Pikmin 2, it wasn't a bullshit death. I've taken damage on that fall every single time. And I know that. I just didn't realize that I only had 14 health. Yeah, so I'm at full health now. I want to see how much damage that does. Okay. Yeah, so you're counting the Titan Dweevil. I guess there isn't a, There isn't a boss like, that ends the game. Yeah, that does 80 damage. Ugh. There's no boss that you beat and then you go back and get the gold ship and the president and then come back for. The Titan Dweevil is always... Because that Titan Dweevil is pretty good. Again, thinking from a design perspective, it uses all of the different, you have to bring in a team of all of your resistant Pikmin. And, be able to manage them. So that does play well into the mechanics that you've been practicing. Oh, I didn't kill the guy over there, but he respawns, and I don't think he has a unique drop, so I don't care. Final boss of 3, I see what they were going for, but I think they get... I think they get an A. This is the Iron Golem. An A for concept and maybe a B- for execution. Nice. All of them. No! Bad hitbox is bad. Nah. Good old Dark Souls standby. Just stand between its legs and start hacking. Hey! Check it out! Yeah! It didn't fall off, but still. If I lose this, I'll remember to equip the Ring of Steel protection. never mind. I'll just do it now. Two more flasks. Woo! I feel like I'm getting close to another stagger here. Yeah, kick it. That's good. I love this boss. This is a great boss. Stagger now. Ah. I think this one might get me. No. Yeah, he turned though. What? 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 Oh. That hitbox is really driving me crazy. Well, that was weird. Wow. Okay. That was silly. I wonder how close I was. I gotta stop getting grabbed. That's the biggest thing. The majorest thing. Ghostfire, did you see it? Yeah, good. That was dumb and I loved it. It wouldn't be Dark Souls without wonky hitboxes, but I dislike how you can be standing completely behind it and it grabs forward, it grabs in front of it, and you get snapped in. It probably should have fallen off. I think I should have won on that, to be perfectly honest. Come on down! Ring of Steel Protection will help here. I should... Yeah. Okay. 370 is half health, so that did deal... I did take a good amount of damage on that, but... It's not catastrophic. Oh, the whiff. Whiff. Another one. That was close to the edge. Kick him in the balls. That's a good question, Evan. I'm definitely of the mind that there's nothing wrong with having pleasures in your life. I drink too much. Probably smoke too much too. Ah! Aw. So I do feel a little guilty about those. There's probably a couple of... There's probably media I consume that's... It's probably irresponsible for me to consume at this point in history. But I do anyway. That I think I would classify as... Do I have the painted doll? Or the peculiar doll? No, it must not have been there. I think that there is a way to consume porn responsibly. No, more like... Well, so, I really love Yahtzee and Zero Punctuation, you know? And he, part of his humor is and has always been shock. And so he, especially, he started in 2007. And so shock humor in 2007 and 2008 would, not be considered socially responsible, even within the context of shock humor on YouTube, you know, at this point in history. And I will watch, while I'm getting ready for bed, I will just watch the full year compilations of Zero Punctuation on YouTube. On a loop, basically. I'll go downstairs for a snack, and then whatever video I'm watching, I'll keep that on, while I braid my hair. I fine-tooth comb my hair all out every night, and then I braid it. And after I finish braiding it, or when whatever video I was watching when I got into the bathroom ends, I switch to where I am in my Yahtzee watch-throughs. And, you know, when I watch all the way through, that hurt a lot. 2024. I will go back to 2007. I might be dead. If that deals... Yeah. And... he freely uses outdated terms for... always with clear, this is humor writing within shock humor kind of genre, will he push racist lines, and only occasionally. It's not his bread and butter. He very liberally uses the term retarded in his old stuff. But as he progresses, at one point he, instead of saying that word, he says, whoops, we don't say that anymore. And so I don't think that he, within his career, has ever been totally socially irresponsible. But it's probably not... They're not videos that I would watch with the volume turned all the way up at a coffee shop, I'll tell you that. I find it the reason that I watched through them is because it's like a history of gaming over the last 18 years. You know? A game every week since 2007, mid 2007. And so not only is it this amazing catalog of when stuff came out and what came out when and stuff, but his take on, like when Jedi Fallen Order came out, one of the major criticisms I think that game deserves, and absolutely got, is the fact that it doesn't do hardly anything original. It is a competently assembled collage of gameplay elements that have worked for other games. Oh! And so, when he reviewed it, because he has this enormous depth of experience with games from the last however long before Fallen Order came out, it allowed him to draw, or yeah, he was able to draw on all of that experience when reviewing that game. And it's also very, very interesting to me to watch his writing evolve, because his writing is what I like. I love the way that he organizes information, and the ways that he uses language. And so, for instance, he's very good at anagrams, and I am super not. That's not... I don't... words and concepts, not letters and words. And so... Oh, man. That's one of the things that I love about it, you know? That was a really, really fortunate shield. That felt like a lucky dodge. I feel like we're getting close to another stagger, unless I missed it. Which is entirely possible. Enjoy Path of Exile memory bags. There it is! Hey! I was getting close. I think I was close on how many? Is that my fourth try? I was close on 2 of those 3 tries, for sure. I think I was only not close on 1. That's what I'm trying to say. This is the best cutscene in the game, other than the end cutscene. So, we're watching this one. That, and I rewatch. Look at it, it's beautiful! I rewatch a lot of stuff. That I feel guilty about, rewatching and replaying, because, you know, you should consume new media, right? But it's, over and 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 over again for a lot of things for me. And so, I do feel a little guilty about that, never watching new movies and stuff. SML. Super Mario Land? Why is that guilty? This is the interesting thing about the idea of guilty pleasures to me, is that, which was the first thing I said when I started answering that question, was Super Mario Big Hat? I don't think that we need to feel guilty for enjoying things. There's very little. Okay.
Well, if you exit, if you what for?
I don't have, yeah.
What is it?
Her helm kind of reminds me of Undyne. There's only one, but the Undyne's fish ear head fin things feel like a similar shape to that. Oh, so my sister and I are playing this. You know this with a fog wall remover, and we found out that it in fact removes the golden fog wall up that way, up there. The way to the Duke's archives. So I was like, all right, Ray, I want you to explore this freely, but first you have to come up here with me. Look, see this hallway? We don't go down this hallway, not yet. There's a golden fog wall here that's well supposed to be here. Oh, that's a shame. Good old Nintendo. Very protective of their IPs. I hate that I take damage from that. Well, that's... yeah. I see. That makes sense to me. Do you know this this YouTuber, Ghostfire? That's pretty cool. Ah. Then I don't follow your message. Sorry. Oh, I have a level. I have a level. Yeah, that's such a shame that comparisons like that, or assumptions like that, I suppose. What am I trying to say? It's that similar. I mean, Yahtzee hated kids for most of his career, and now he has kids, which is really funny to hear him write about. But he says that I hate kids, and I don't think you understand how much I hate kids. Possibly because as a gamer, the media tends to group me in with them alongside magpies and people easily distracted by blinking lights or whatever. Stagger. Ah. This is your mimic tutorial. That was better than it could have been. Yeah, that's a perfect answer to the guilty pleasure question. Ooh. Yeah, I love that, Evan. I really do. Like finding out YouTubers have kids is like learning Jesus himself came down again to order a fillet of fish from McDonald's. On one point, that's absurd and it seems impossible, but on the other hand, you can totally see it. that message makes perfect sense to me. Nuh-uh. Indeed you do. It's why we get along. Okie dokie. I still have 9, so let's just head on in. Ad break in 43 seconds. Let me know if you get sucked in, Evan. I'll step away. Since you and Ghostfire are the only ones chatting and Ghostfire is subbed, if you don't get sucked in, there's no reason for me to step away. It's traditional for me to break that pot. Ow! I didn't want to hit the body. It is very similar to a Lizalfos from Zelda. You fight it as a boss earlier in the game. Except those ones breathe fire. I forgot that that one breathes lightning. Cool. That was, it's specifically a gargoyle. Where Lizalfos are kind of just lizard men. Which, I mean, that is what a gargoyle is. Alright. I'll be right back. Yar. I too be back. Be there a morsel of swag around the other way? Can I remember? Pirate voices Evan's fall. Oh good, I have 666 HP. This is where my sister is. No, not quite, actually. We've, we've gotten past this. And are indeed now on the hardest part of the game, in my estimation. Gotta vacuum real quick, baby. No, not yet. We did, she got frustrated with the buttress run. And so we turned around and we had never killed Havel. And I took her back to the asylum. So we got the rusted iron ring, and we actually beat the stray demon. We smoke and play. That's our Thursday night ritual is smoke together, play together. Yeah, just cleaning up. Oh, Guinevere. And we haven't, that was last session. I can't believe I got a plunging attack off there. That's silly. Okay, I'll flask now. And then what? Oh, I gotta fall off from up there. That's right. We beat I took her to show her exactly what the rusted iron ring does, and we beat the Hydra, and she opted to explore further into Darkroot Basin. Good luck. And got frustrated with the last thing we did was we got frustrated by the big cats. And the Forest Keeper's Covenant. And so, I'm not sure if we will be heading back into Anne Orlando yet, but she does not know what the peculiar doll does yet. Do you know what triggers it to spawn? I know that you know 3 better than you know 1. But, and then Elden Ring also better than you know 1. but I'm not entirely sure what spawns it. Okay, there's nothing. Wow! It has a tail! Oh, it always has a tail. You just don't get the... You can only get up to 2 asses. Unless they change that for remastered, which would make sense to me. Because what are you going to do with 3 that you can't do with 2? What's the difference? Maybe I hadn't, rung the second bell yet when I went back in this playthrough. You are quite saucy, aren't you? Ha ha ha! 3 for 3! Get out of here! Ow! I mean... And I'm very much boasting about it. I don't think that flask went off. There we go. I now feel in control of the situation again. There's the follow-up. Halberd, shield, and helm all in one! Wow. Now, the gargoyle helm is not better. It's comparable. It's lighter and has better magic resistances, which I've always loved. Because you have low chance access to both of these early in the game. Oh, but you give me the gargoyle halberd now. I hate you, Dark Souls. Why you do this to me? This has one of my favorite move sets in the game. I love it so much. So very much. I forgot I had this. This is what I'm working toward. I need 32 strength. Okay. Well, start stacking strength, I guess. It's boring to just stack strength for that long, though. You know? Doo-ba-da-doo-doo-doo. I don't have the doll, so I'm not gonna get sucked in by accident. Ha! That's what I'm here for. Nice dog, bro. Come on. That was dumb. I'm gonna die if I keep this up. There it is. All I can think for DOS is a book that's not out yet. you gonna do with an empty hand there? Painting Guardian Sword has the best parry window in the game, right? What is DOS? I'm not putting it together. Divinity Original Sin. Nice. I've played a little bit of, I think the second one. I'm not sure. It was my friends, and we started a file together, and I was like, there was way more going on than I was prepared to deal with. So we didn't get very far. Aha. Oh, what? Really? Oh, that's why you don't buy the Great Shield. I can do up to 45.2. What about the helm? It's lighter and better. The time has come, my little friends, to wear another hat. A hat that's black as darkest soot. To protect our... I can't think of a word that rhymes with black. That makes sense for, like, head and stuff. I hate the process of convincing insurance and things that things are the way they are. Ooh, by how much? That's got to be close. Okay, couple levels in endurance, and we'll be in Black Iron business, baby! I got my hearing checked a couple of months ago. Turns out my ears actually... The hardware is pretty good! Better than average, I think, but it's a processing thing, is what that means. It's good, Evan, that you're seeking the most accurate diagnosis you possibly can. That is an extremely... I don't want to say worthy endeavor. That's not the tone that I'm looking for, but it's a great thing to be doing. You haven't talked about dreams in a while. The Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. That's not what we have to wear here, right? Need ring. Amazing trap ahead. Speaking of things we don't say anymore. That's a classic. That is a classic, and I love it. Gwendolyn and I, we have some stuff in common. Yes, we do. I got my ADHD diagnosis was one of the earliest memories I have. Oh man, they were... I think I must have been 4.5. They were like, nope, this kid This kid's brain doesn't connect to itself. That's so. We should medicate. It's interesting to me that that's a long process. Was Asperger's still a thing when you went through that process? Because I would imagine that it being more divided up like that would lengthen it. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. The fact that it's been made the same scale, to my understanding. I know a lot of I have a lot of ins in the mental health industry, but I'm not educated myself, so I have a lot of secondhand knowledge. But so if I'm wrong, that's why. But the fact that those have kind of been made into one scale rather than being considered totally different things, or even just mostly different things. It makes sense that it would take a long time. I see how those things would counteract it. If you're impulsive and fastidious, then it doesn't look necessarily like autism. There's logic there. All right, now Evan's dream. So Evan was shopping in a grocery store when they see something. A box of white cheddar mac and cheese that's beat up. Their mind immediately goes places. Turns out they have a regular show esque. That would be ESQUE if you're interested. Rivalry with someone named Macaroni Man, and the beat up box was the mac and cheese you fought for and lost. So Evan starts chasing the box, even though there were other boxes, but it's the principle. Of course, the box is running away like that prank where you put a dollar bill on a string. My goodness. Sounds complicated. Sounds difficult. I'm gonna need 97. 4 more levels before I can put the black iron pants on. Evan chases it to the back room and sees it. Macaroni Guy. It was actually Guy. I just typed it wrong last message. Macaroni Man is alliterative, and so I'd fall into that trap too. Punching him, slamming him into shelves, fighting back. He's fighting back, but in the end, you kick his ass and Evan gets his mac and cheese. Then Weird Al, speaking of weird, shows up and starts singing a song about his epic victory. Evan naturally breaks it down and starts doing some epic backflips so we can film a bomb-ass music video. Dope! I love it. That's funny. I wish I dreamed like that, but I don't think I sleep well enough. All your disorders cancel each other out and make you seem normal. There's value there. What do you consider to be the hardest part of this game, Ghostfire? Because I think we're in it right now. That was bad. I didn't take that much damage, but it was not a good... Macaroni Guy is peak villain. Honestly, the way that you were describing it reminds me of the chicken from Family Guy that Peter gets into brawls with. The choice of which Lord Soul to go for. That is pretty good. That's a great answer. The giant chicken's name is Ernie? I wonder why I never knew that. Blighttown. Because, well, it's funny that you say Blighttown because I genuinely lose motivation, because that's the lore of Dark Souls! You lose motivation, you lose in real life. None of this lame-ass lives system. We're gonna break your spirit, kid, and if you can keep your chin up, you win. Macaroni Guy's name is Macaroni Guy. Of course, excuse me. I think that from the Iron Golem to defeating Ornstein and Smo is genuinely the highest difficulty stretch in the game. Brooklyn tea guy. Oh, get back here. The library leading to Seath? Yeah, the second time, right? You go in, you get cursed, and then that's the hardest part. Yeah. That is, the Duke's Archives is pretty rough. It's, because it all looks the same, and the rotating bookshelves are the worst, and yeah. I think that because this is the part that I had the most trouble with. I did what my sister's doing in my first playthrough. I left. Like Captain Hammer from Dr. Horrible's sing-along block, it's Nathan Fillion in a t-shirt and gloves. The macaroni helmet. That would make a certain amount of sense to me as well. Inverse of you. Nega Evan. It's possible you're overthinking it, but you know. I've always wanted to explore these streets, you know, get down there and walk around and maybe go into some of the little buildings. And it's always made me a little sad that, you know, you can't. You never do. But I'm realizing that Leyendell feels just like this, except you go down in there. Exactly. Exactly. What am I referencing? I just know the prefix nega for all of the opposite powers from me. That is Scott Pilgrim, is Nega Scott. You're right, you're right. Your enemy, Scott Pilgrim. Have you been around for an anti-Scott Pilgrim rant before, Ghostfire? They're good. It's a good one. know when I'm scared, I love Scott Pilgrim. I mean, it's all a matter of taste, right? I enjoy the film as well. There we go. There we go. Ah! Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that. If I had shielded for that, I might have actually lived. That one image of Goku with a death stare. Alright, I'm gonna make a questionable decision. I am going to pop all of my hard souls. Wow, am I really? Well, I'm gonna start popping hard souls and start pouring levels into strength. Whew, I need 9 levels. Because the Black Knight Halberd. No. The Black Knight Halberd does bonus damage to demons. Time to beat up an old man with a stick to prove I deserve a throne, only to be stopped by a tree. Excellent. So you have to read. So Evan, sorry, we're now transitioning because that message came through as I was looking at it. You're restarting your run if you lose any individual Pikmin. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do all of my hard souls and then grind for the last level so that I have actually used them all. The day or the sub level. Okay. I think I could maybe get my head around that. Is your goal all treasures or just Titan Dweevil? Or I don't know that I could ever do Titan Dweevil Deathless. That's all treasures. Godspeed. Godspeed, my friend. Not that more endurance is going to give me lightning resistance, but... Alright. Requires 1 pass is still... Highly recommend. Play Seasons first, but Pikmin, they're like adventure RTSs. They're a lot of fun. Pikmin 1+2 is worth... What's it going for? Is it $50? Still, it's $25 for 2 classics. And honestly, if you do get Pikmin 1+2, play Pikmin 1 first, and then, you know, see how it goes. If you are finding yourself... If you find that you enjoy... Oh, shouldn't have gotten hit by that. If you find that you enjoy the gameplay... But, okay, I have a blood stain out, because I don't have any humanities in my pocket, so I shouldn't die. If you find that you enjoy the gameplay, but, there's a 30-day time limit because of your life support. Yeah, exactly. Just add it to the list and keep working through the list. My recommendation, and Evan's recommendation is just as valid as mine, but start with 1, and if you find the time limit suffocating, switch to 2, because there's no day limit on Pikmin 2. I mean, that's kind of how games are these days. I have 12183. Great roll. Love the Binding of Isaac. Both the Binding of Isaac and Rebirth. Easily 400 hours on those games. Yeah, they're 1.5K each. So there's 3. So that's 4.5. So each pass here is 9. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could use the souls of Quelaag and the Moonlight Butterfly. I'm not gonna. I don't need a Chaos Blade or a Moonlight Butterfly horn. I don't think I want any of the boss weapons that they'll give me. Yeah. Okay. So it feels so wrong to use them for souls, though. So wrong. But I don't want to do too much grinding on stream. But they're probably a level each. Binding of Isaac is a great game. Truly great. The Binding of Isaac is what every roguelike wants to believe it can be. Yeah, you're not wrong. The true Souls experience. Grinding. Alright, I have 8 flasks and a level in my pocket. I think I'm gonna go get my bloodstain and try to at least... let's pop the boss souls and go from there. Hey, Kim Champ, glad you could pop in. I do appreciate it. How's the drive going? Because we need 5 more levels. If each of these is a level, then... Oh! That's true, too. I think I'm gonna do it. That was not enough souls. 2 hours. I forget that I've been streaming for, what, 3? I gotta say, that was not as many souls as I had hoped it would be. That's more like it. And what's a level? 16. So we're only gonna get 1 level out of these. That's okay. Unless this is completely huge. So 16.8, call it 17k souls. We're 10,000 short. We'll do a pass and then we'll go get our souls. Because one pass is another level, which will put us at 29, so we're only 3 levels away. I'm thinking my Bloodstain has a level in it. And a level will only be, still only be 2 passes. This is, the design, the world design of Dark Souls is, I think, its strongest element, because you get to this difficulty spike in the game, and so if you haven't been having to grind and level up and stuff, there's this great spot. Heard, thank you. Honeybee, you've been lurking here the whole time, haven't you? Good to see you, Honeybee. I will fix that ghost fire in just a moment. Let's find a... Here we go. It's so quiet. Yeah. So this is the part of the problem. We're going to need some... What? 35 months! 36 months! What a subscription, Honeybee. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Is the letterboxing... How bad is the letterboxing here now? Because... I'm sure it's fine. I've decided it's fine. I'd rather you guys be able to see the whole I'd rather you guys be able to see the whole screen than it fill that whole window. We've talked about it before, I believe. Yes or no? Jump off the edge, asshole. Die. Oh my gosh, die! So that puts us at 11-9. We'll run across the way and... That'll put us at 14. No, it's time. We should just go get our bloodstain. Because another 4.5 will put us at 15.4, so we need to do even more. A good time for you, or like a good time because there's lots of people playing? You can't find to play Fortnite. Now, do they have a solo queue? Not Do they have a squad of one mode? Because I know you could queue up as a solo player and get matched with a squad. But do they have solos? Fair. I mean, the people that you kill will see it, won't they? I've never played Fortnite. Does it do a death cam? Oh, I thought I'd be able to see my bloodstain, but I guess it's too in there. Yeah, so get kills and people will see your skin. Oof. Nintendo! I guess I could two-hand the Black Knight Halberd. No! No, 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 no. You don't do that. You do not go through... Yeah, good. You don't go through that door. Stop it. I know I threw something at you, but... Ah! This is wrong. Okay, I'm killing them. It looks like I'll kill them in 3 hits now instead of 4, so that'll help too. That's the other reason that I did that, leveling, is because worst case scenario, or I mean, really best case scenario, I'm able to kill these guys quick enough and then get forward. If I can get up to the actual buttress run part, I should be able to beat this. Get out of here! I have never had that Guardian Sentinel follow me in before. That never happened. Die! Ugh. There it is. You? Enough. You have signed your own death warrant here. I was gonna let you live, in the immortal words of Handsome Jack, but no. I'm honestly surprised Garfield hasn't made it into Fortnite yet. Okay. That was existentially terrifying for me. I'm supposed to be able to trust aggro ranges in this. Just add it to the long list of things that we can't trust. You know, walls, floors, ceilings, doors, corpses, chests. Oh. I have almost 15,000 souls. Let's not fuck this up. Yeah. It's incredible that this game can still surprise me. Ooh, I only aggroed 1. This is good. There are some differences in lines like that. I think that are what Remastered changed. It's like if the game has more memory to work with. Why is that knocking back so far? This is bad. It's like since the game has more memory to work with, it can... certain enemy behaviors are different. Okay. I won't keep my humanities with this, will I? Congrats on beating up the old guy. It's funny because Garfield's a really funny thing. I forget what I was watching. That's like Garfield isn't about being funny. It's not about being anything other than visible. It's okay. Garfield is Garfield. I'm glad I'm not the only one holding my breath. That scared me. So the levels in strength were all I needed. Exactly how I feel. Solaire! Oh, man.
Oh, Dave, you. Oh.
Okay. Wow, my hands are very sweaty. Woo! That was my goal for today. That was my stretch goal. I didn't know if we'd be statted for it. Yeah, how did he get through? I mean, that's Solaire's quality, though, right? He just is great. It is worth mentioning that the Silver Knights are the enemies that I learned to parry on. Evan, I wouldn't be surprised if you're absolutely right. Though he does wish that he could be so grossly incandescent. That's his, Am I human? No. I need to not know that. Hey, thanks for the bits, Honeybee. I'm very happy as well. Whew. I consider that to be the hardest bonfire to get to. Yeah, this is a reasonable amount of damage. I shouldn't think that I can be killing them in one hit when I first get here. But... Oh, I want to say out loud again, since I got a sub and some bits, that I'm putting all of the money that I make on stream toward getting a Switch 2. I'm saving up for it. I want to be able to get that and stream stuff with it shortly after release. I'm assuming that they're going to have solved the, you know, supply issues. There's the dragon tooth. So, thank you so much for helping me move toward realizing that goal. Thank you. I strive to put your money to good use. Why does every enemy explode into a puff of asbestos when you die? Because this game is about setting yourself on fire. Hey, thanks for gifting the sub, to Evan, Ghostfire. I really genuinely floored. You guys are the best. This has been my most profitable stream in years. I need to make that more exciting. Although my lights are all pointed in the wrong direction right now anyway, so... Mimic Central! I don't like the sound of those footsteps in my ear. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Thanks, Kim Champ, for dropping in. I hope you get home safe. Ghostfire, a real one for real, for real. Got that right. Excuse me. Ads are coming, but everybody who's chatting is subscribed. Is this the... No. This is where you get cornered by a spear, Silver Knight. Oh! Oh! I'm so happy I've found that timing. Spears are tough. Ads aren't real, they can't hurt you. That makes me think of Smigel. That's the other thing about investing all of those souls and getting to the other side here, is that, look, I have 20,000 in my pocket already, and I just found another soul of a hero. That's a very real bottleneck. Wow, you can actually make out these paintings now. Very Rembrandt. Imminent holding with both hands. Okay. I mean, the more you draw, the better you'll be able to draw. Oh! Ghostfire, the name came from a D&D thief you were playing, right? I'm on fire right now. I feel so good. Oh, man. Fatty ahead. You're barred. And I'm not bleeding through my band-aids, so we're doing great. W is the first name. Very nice. Yeah. See, this is why I need you guys. I never put that together. Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Ooh. Oh yeah, ad break. All right. Thanks for the bit, Evan. Ping. I'm glad your shoes are nice, and I'm glad I... Gee, thanks, mister. Anytime. Hey, Echo. Whoa, hi! Wow! Yes. Nailed it. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Exactly. Echo, you have horrible timing, and I love you dearly. He has a tendency to come and get super duper comfy. Right as I'm like gearing up to leave. William Sebastian Ghostfire. Noble's son, when his father was assassinated, he went into hiding, then came back as Wilmore Ghostfire the Bard, like 15 years later. I love that. Here's Silver Knight set. Maybe I'll spend some time off stream just optimizing my armor. How dare they remove his bong from the game? It would still be rated T, right? I guess if they were going... What is that game rated? I'm an adult with no kids, so I don't look at game ratings. 484, 2 flasks, 26,000 souls. Let's... Yeah, we opened that up, so we'll go around... Mask of the Child there? Yeah. Ooh. E for you can date everyone. Is that true? Is it a proper bisexual friendly game? The romance options are the same regardless of the gender you choose for your character? Yeah, it took some real damage. Very nice. The more I learn about it, the more I want to play it. I've never played it. I've never fully gotten into the light farming sim thing, but also it's partially because you will lose me. Although, now that I have some people, now that, you know, it would be fun to do on Discord, you know? That would be a good one for nightly on Discord. Am I at full health still? No. Boom! Yeah, I wasn't looking at the screen when your message came through, so I didn't tune back in. The collecting element of that game will absorb me. Very, 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 very absorb me. I'd probably play a female character and date a dude, because I'm like that. But I don't know. I don't know anything about any of the characters, so I don't actually know who I'd go for. Yes, please, post it in, Fuck, that's general. That's not a meme, and it's not, like, promoting your own, work. Be a dude and date Alex. Yeah, this one hurts. This is a higher level. Yeah, perfect. That's... I'll pull that up after the fact. Aha! Try it. Try it. Boom! Oh, I thought that would be it. Huh? No follow-up? Yeah. What? Okay. We gotta be close here, right? It started with 7, so I'm not worried. That one hurt. We're gonna give this one more try. It's possible I'll need a better shield. Actually, real quick, let's just compare heavier and worse. Why is the Crimson Skirt so good? It's insane. Oh! The fake! Oh! Get out of here with that nonsense! Code. Waistcloth. That's even worse. Actually, no. I know I don't really have the stats for this. So instead... I expected my bloodstain in there. I will let you know, and I will note it. Oh! Oh! It was an accident that I pressed the left trigger. I was just looking to get my shield up. So the fact that that was a well-timed parry is amazing.
Whatever. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Oh, don't be ashamed. I'll think of something. We'll need another 3. No.
I have not played Lies of P yet. Why does he sounds like he's in a well, because look at his helmet. And also this room. He's got reverb on him, on his voice because of, his helmet, and then echo because of the big old stone room we're in. Since I'm continuing to hear about Lies of P, it's rapidly working its way up on my list. That time I did mean to parry it because I got the last one, and so I knew it was an option.
What's on? Wait, fantastic. I'm saved. Take this. But be warned, next time. But be warned next.
I think that has to be slotted because I haven't beaten Elden Ring once yet. And I have multiple playthroughs of that my brain wants to do. So, that's probably gonna slot in after I beat Elden Ring for the first time. Which is currently waiting for me to beat, Jedi Survivor for the first time. Which I'm close to, which is relatively soon. Matter of fact, it seems likely that that's what I'll play tonight. One more level to Black Knight Halberd. We may need to reinforce it, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Considering there's plenty of souls. And there's a blacksmith in Anor Londo here. Wow, I feel good. I don't blame you. If you're not overly into Dark Souls or into Star Wars, then it's not, you know, part of my enjoyment of it is the fact that it's whoosh crikey lightsaber combat, you know, and force powers and Star Wars enemies and locales and stuff. So I'm not. That makes perfect sense to me. However, I appreciate that. Because I am the way I am, I would encourage you to give Fallen Order a try before going right into Survivor. It's a tighter experience, and it it'll be cheaper because it's older. It's a Minecraft movie, not the Minecraft movie. And if you like Fallen Order, then you'll definitely like Survivor. And if you don't like Fallen Order, you almost definitely won't like Survivor. This character has one of my favorite, perhaps my favorite single line in the game. We'll see if we can get him to say it. My dad is John Minecraft. Minecraft movie will end with a post-credit scene of every Minecraft tuber sitting in a council with Dan TDM being their leader as they talk about the fate of Herobrine when Dan goes, send him to story mode. Oh! Well, there you go. Then then it's an informed decision you're making. So...
Tis no good, but forge very good. I have any time. Talk, tis not know everyone gone.
No one home, everyone gone. It might be this one. I do not know who Herobrine is.
But you,
This.
you talk. I no talk, but happy.
But you, friend, you talk. I no talk, but happy. No, I'm not gonna do it yet, just because I... Oh, wait, you sell the Giant Dead stuff. You also sell Twanklin Titanite and large shards. There's the Armor Smith box. I will be taking that right now. There's those. I feel like the Sentinels do drop those, but they do not drop the Giant Set, which gets reinforced into the best armor in the game. What ring am I wearing? Yeah. Herobrine. Herobrine. Like a salty solution for pickling protagonists? An old Minecraft creepypasta about it's this kind of entity that can be summoned with altars and it fucks up your world and shit. Yeah, I've never heard of, because Minecraft I've never gotten into. I've never played Minecraft. At this point, it's just for hipster cred. Evil Steve, got it. It all makes sense now. Eesh. Not so bad, but definitely not something I want to happen again. Been drowned, but Minecraft. You're supposed to be a hero, Brian. Hero Brian. I like that name. Okay, cool. I'm in. It makes sense to me. What is this? Chunk. Had you heard this before, Ghostfire? Yeah. And I'm 31 next month. So, I mean, a lot of people in my generation got swept up by it. But because my formative gaming experiences are all Zelda and 3D platformers, and stuff like that, I never... Oh, it does fall onto this side. Okay. I've never... I didn't really... It took me a long time to get into open world games in general. Like, in 2012, when I started college and I started getting exposed finally to Elder Scrolls and to basically the entire Xbox 360 catalog, it was a very slow process to get me to be able to really get my head around playing an open world game. And it wasn't really until Breath of the Wild when I knuckled down and, you know, I have to beat this game. I'm not just playing this to shop. It's Zelda. I have to beat it. That was a humanity. Maybe not. Oh yeah. We'll start with the Black Eye Orb next time. I'm out of time here today. Which is a shame. I know we normally go for another hour or so, but as I said, movie night. And I'll be on Discord tonight for sure. Oh man. Probably I forgot they heal. I'm used to killing them much quicker. Probably Jedi Survivor tonight. I feel lucky that didn't kill me. Just because I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna finish the corruption rando, but I'm not gonna play. Ah, fuck! I'm alive. Kingsman, the secret. Yeah, the first one, whatever. Kingsman, the Secret Service. I'm not gonna play corruption with my setup like this. But tomorrow one of my main tasks for myself is to put my office here back together as it should be. And so probably tomorrow night I want to beat that rando. I've gotten enough distance from it. I got frustrated with Elysia. Okay. But I don't want that randomizer to beat me. I'm fine with that, setting that Ocarina rando down. Highly recommend. We are rewatching it. It's a great film. It's a great action film in the post John Wick school of action sequences. Excuse me. You can actually follow what's going on in fight scenes. Miraculous, I know. I've seen Kingsman. It is the Secret Service, right? I don't remember. I'll remember after tonight, obviously. But that and the Golden Circle I've seen a bunch of times. Big fan. But I only saw The King's Man once. How am I not remembering how to... I thought I was a floor up. That's why. If they don't make the sequel to a Minecraft movie titled Another Minecraft Movie, then I will be very, very disappointed. Ender Dragon, now that's a name. That's clever. I like that. Alright, so we're at 12. Our level is around 19. Oh, nice. It helps that your dad is John Minecraft, doesn't it? 12358. It's good. Rafe Fiennes is excellent. 3358. So what? I need to kill 7 Silver Knights? That's not bad. Being Alex Minecraft has its perks. I need 5. I need to kill 5 Silver Knights. That's not bad at all. So I'm going to grind up this level and then call it a sesh. If I do anything for this character offline, it will just be optimizing my equipment as is. I will not gain any levels. I will not make any progress. I won't even change what bonfire I'm spawning from. Because no smoke and mirrors here. You know, with a game like this, I want it to be airtight, that I actually am playing it. What's the point in fudging a skill run? Dabba dee dabba die. One more. I thought there was one there. It's because it's a floor up. This has been a marvelous session. I was a little worried about having skipped last week, but you guys have put those fears to bed. I really, really appreciate all of you. Oh, just rest, you stupid. What's that? Oh, that was the Gravelord Servant. I'm like, oh, there are no more, but they don't want to go far away. Oh, but there are no... You go rest. It's not Dark Souls 2. You're not going to farm them out. And even in Dark Souls 2... Just... just join the Covenant of Champions briefly to get them to respawn. And then talk to Shalquar and leave it. That would be a hell of a run, too, wouldn't it? That roar, one of my favorite sounds in gaming. Because these things, you could lie to yourself that they're human. You know, there's no face inside that helm, but until you hear that sound. Maybe they were human once, but it's something else now. We did it! Look at that! It's a perfect ending. So, 268 now. Yeah, it's up without having reinforced it at all. Ugh. Every sound Zant makes is really, really uncomfortable. Very good, very, very good choice. The other problem is the weight. So that's why our equipment is going to take some reinforcing. Or some shuffling around. But check these animations out. There you go. Oh yeah, it's the same. Oh, maybe I'll just keep this. I thought about Well, it'll depend on whether I get the Black Knight Great Axe or not. Regardless, thank you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Honeybee, for the resub and the bits. Thank you, Evan, for the bit. And thank you, Ghostfire, for the gift sub. You guys are the best, but I do love all of you. It feels good to be putting up a little bit better numbers now. And it feels good to be playing the game well. So more of this next week. Same time, same place. But until then, I love you all. I'll see at least some of you on Discord. Peace. Till next time, guys.